goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and the way she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts, okay? I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me, and she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, he wasn't my type.
It wasn't my type.
And then we went to this party, and then we fell in love. I think, personally, I don't know when y'all dated, with high school, I don't give a but when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she's like, oh, I love him.
Peace, this K Messiah. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are on the way to 10,000 subscribers, and your help is greatly appreciated. It's free. Hit the button. Thank you. Listen to the advice that Mase and Camron had to say to Travis Hunter, his relationship, and what they would do in his situation. Let's get into it.
Travis Hunter. So he was asked about his relationship, and one of the things he said is that he only takes pictures with females when his girl is around. It's basically a whole narrative on social media saying he needs to watch out for his fiance after news was revealed she initially didn't like him because he wasn't his type. So
she wasn't his type.
Yeah, she said that he wasn't his type. He wasn't her type initially.
Yeah, you gotta clear that up.
Yeah, I'm messing up my words a little bit. But yeah, basically, after all that narrative and what's been discussed, what do you think of the advice that everybody's giving Travis right now?
I didn't see it, but the first thing I heard was, when did he become her type? If he wasn't a type, is he now your type?
After you got 1,000
money,
yards.
yeah, because you did the financial report. What, you know? We just not in the time of being silly, especially. One of the most important decisions you can make, other than what religion you're gonna be a part of, is the woman you're gonna marry. That's like the most important thing. That's more important than your banker, because the woman you pick gonna decide everything. So I like the way that Killer is taking his time with that, but pause for real, because that's the most important thing you could do. Like, she's going to determine if she get 50%, 60%, you know, just everything's going to be decided on that. How your kids going to look, what kind of temperament they're going to have when you're not present, what they're going to be like, you know, just your legacy. This is a lot. You know, I think when people think about that, they don't really think it over as much as they should. So if a woman told me I wasn't her type, but now I'm her type, I would never do that.
You never. So for question for both of you, you guys have never like grew to like somebody even though you initially didn't?
Yeah, but the danger with that is whatever you didn't like. See, this is how I work in like relationships, right? The same thing you love about a person is the same thing you're going to eventually hate at some point. So you got to know that, like, say a dude, you're like, he's assertive. But then when you don't like it, you say he's controlling. It's the same thing. So if somebody tell you from the jump, you're not their type, that's going to show up later at some point. It have to, because it's there. Unless you're going to be fake to be with her. If he came and told me that, I would tell him the same thing you do when you catch the ball, do with her. Run.
So do you feel like it's possible for someone not to be your type, and then months or years later, when that person is shown to be super successful, now they're very attractive and now they're your type? Is it genuine love, or is it ulterior motive love? Leave that in the comment section. Let's hear what Camron had to say.
Somebody might have put on the game. Like a few weeks ago, we seen Travis Hunter have one of his best games ever, and when he got off the field, tried to give his girl a hug, and she was like, oh, come on. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, yo, Travis Hunter has a YouTube channel with this girl. They live together. And it's really kind of sad, my personal opinion, because I don't know the interior relationship, but just from the outside looking in. You know how hard it is to find niggas who's, that don't really, I can't say this for Travis, I'm just saying in general, to find somebody who doesn't lie or cheat and just goes to practice and wants to be a professional and is focused on you and bring you out publicly at 19, 20, 21 years old. I remember motherfucking CD Lamb was getting drafted. His girl grabbed his phone, nigga said, excuse me, don't touch my phone. Fuck is you doing? I said, damn, my Travis Hunter look like he give his girl his phone. And go, hey, if you want to go in the phone, just go in the phone. He looks like that type of player. And when you don't understand that, a female doesn't understand it, like, y'all are hype over this. I got this nigga brain. When you got a nigga brain or vice versa, everything else is going to go out. Me personally, I would get far away from her. I don't like attitude from here. Just my personal opinion. And I know Travis is the homie, so I don't want to speak on your girl, but I'm just talking about if I didn't know you and from the things that I see on the television and the blogs and so on and so forth, yo, take it from Coach Prime.
Yeah.
Coach Prime walked his kids up and said, hey, it's one of these shits when he seen his baby mom. Sometimes it be like that, man.
Yeah, she doesn't give off the energy like she really love him. You know, and that's really alarming. And it's crazy that, you know, he plays offense and defense. He should be able to see that.
Yo, peace. So I want to talk about this Travis Hunter situation. And if you don't know who Travis Hunter is, he plays for the Colorado Buffalo football team. He's one of the most electrifying football players in college football. What makes him so unique is he plays offense and defense. And it's really never been done before and it hasn't been seen before. Somebody at such a high level can play offense, right? They can play wide receiver, and then they can go on defense and be the cornerback who covers the wide receiver. And he's doing it and he's putting up exceptional numbers. Heisman-worthy number, right? To be the Heisman. So, but he's not getting all, like the main publicity that he's getting is really not football. It's the fact that the world can see that he is about to be taken advantage of by his now fiance. There's a viral clip going around with Deion Sanders. It's like, hey man, you already got married on us, and just make sure you have a prenup, and make sure that prenup is thicker than an encyclopedia.
Don't marry her. She got an attitude and she mad all the time.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have an attitude problem. I really do. But I have to grow.
So, there's also a clip going around where after Travis Hunter's last game, his now fiance, he goes to give her a kiss. She shuns away and she has all just attitude and all the characteristics of what black men say they don't like in black women. Isn't that interesting? The one thing that black men say they do not like in black women is the attitude, the jealousy, the I just want to come home to peace. And when you look at Travis Hunter and his dynamic, his fiance, who is either Indian or Spanish, you know, it appears that she's giving him everything but peace. You know, and I just want to highlight that in this relationship dynamics and the dynamics of relationships, you know, if you want to go outside and date other races, that's fine and dandy, but don't make the excuse the reason why you're going and you're with an Asian woman or you're with a Dominican or white woman is because black women are difficult. And I think this is a great example. You know, we're not talking about Travis and his situation. We're highlighting what does this show us as a society, that when black men step out, or black women are desirable, black women are just as desirable as other women, you know, it's just some people have a preference, you know, and the narrative that black women are too ghetto or black women, they got too much attitude and they just don't know how to smile. When you look at this situation and you look at so many other situations, it's even worse. It's even worse. So, you know, young black men, I want you to look at this and always know that you have some very classy black women. Of course, you have some black women that they represent the sexy reds of the culture, because that's the diversity of any race and culture. You're going to have your affluent, your fly, positive, and then you're going to have your opposite. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I just want to highlight how so often we label black women as being a certain type, and this is the reason why. And we see day in and day out that the grass is never greener on the other side. Hey, peace. This is King Messiah. We're dropping more content. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And I think it's awesome that you're going along with us on this journey. I really appreciate your support. Hey, stay in tune, stay in touch. Peace.
Means so much to me.
The first thing that ever stood out to me about Travis was that he never tried to change me at all. So like I said, I met him in college. He was in high school, and I obviously I was in the middle of outgrowing partying, but I still partied a lot. And I don't know if y'all know this, but he doesn't drink at all. Like even though he's legal to drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside partying, and then take us home. He never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't, be young. He never ever tried to change me. He let me do me. And also, that was a time where a lot, and he doesn't mess with that at all. But he never told me oh, you can't do that. Just don't do it around me. Even though I cut it off cold turkey when I met him because I knew he didn't like it. But he would tell me if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not gonna try to change you. So he never tried to change who I was, which I appreciated because I've dated people in the past that did try to change me, whether it's my personality or things I did, or oh, you can't go out with your friends, you have to stay here with me. But yeah, that was a huge indicator of why I really liked him, because he never tried to change me out.
Not my way, then
She wanna blame it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have an attitude problem. I really do. But I have to grow as an individual.